Hola amigos, this is Level 12 and today we are going to be talking about some of the cool people I've met in the Hetalia fandom because, listen, we may be a dumpster fire, but there are some decent, cool people in this fandom, and I'm just feeling really inspired to make this video, especially after just vibing on Kazejiro's stream last night. So, just a quick disclaimer. I debated on whether using the word friend or not because to everyone that means something different, and I didn't want to step on any toes, and I'm just like, they're people I occasionally talk to, and also I'm very awkward and I hate talking or reaching out to people, so I feel it as a big accomplishment to have good rapport with other human beings because it's just weird for me to try and do that. Also, I'm just here to gush about cool peeps and in the fandom. It ain't that serious, man. Just let me vibe. So these are in the order that I met them or that I started talking to them. So the first one is Hetafacts. Little old me, little old weeaboo me in like middle school would watch her videos on my old phone or sometimes even my tablet that doesn't even work anymore before I went to school, and I would feel really good about getting all this Italian knowledge, and my big brain when I was still recording videos on like holidays and stuff when my parents weren't home because I had to use the only computer we had, which was in the living room. I was like, do you want to collab? And I messaged her through my tablet, and I don't know what possessed me to do that. And the day that we actually did the collab, I like was sick and it was a whole mess, but ever since then I've considered trying to have a good rapport with Coco, and I don't think I've fully succeeded on that front. I really see her as like a mentor, so whenever I'm having like problems in the fandom or I'm confused or I need to ask about something, I go to her because I feel like she has all of this knowledge. She's very big brained, and I'm just like, you are one of the people that has been in it the longest, you know the most about it, you're very smart, help me. I don't know what I give back in return other than funny commentary and being a hype man. But yeah, she's really nice, and you know, Kazejiro and I have this little like idea of how the Hetalia fandom works, and there's the muck of the city, and then he lives in his little cottage, and if we were to put Hetafacts in that equation, she would live in like a nice high-rise apartment looking down on all the muck and be like, this fandom is still trash, and I agree. But she's just really nice, and she's very intelligent and informative, so I highly recommend you go check her out. So next is Snow Amethyst, who actually isn't in the fandom anymore, which I 100% understand why, but we just started talking kind of randomly. I don't know, I think I found her cosplay account or something. I don't exactly remember how we got in touch, but we talk about cosplay and stuff, and we talk about some other things that just interested the both of us, and she's very smart, very wise. I tried to learn German to talk to her in German, but my actual schoolwork got in the way, so like that's been put on the back burner. Also, I don't think Duolingo is the best place to learn a language. I think it's good to like, you know, refresh yourself. So she's also just very nice, and it's just very done with Hitalia's weirdness, which is why she left, and I really hope she's like vibing, doing great with whatever thing she does, because she's a very talented cosplayer. She takes really good photos, she does really good edits, she's a really good like sewer, and it's just she's goals to reach in the cosplay community, and just she's really nice too and really cool, and she just vibes, and I love it. I love the vibes.
The vibes! The vibes! The vibes! Ah!
So next is Majestica F Penguin. They do actually have an actual like name, but I don't know if it's my place to say it, but this is their name on Instagram and TikTok, and I think I met them. They commented on one of my videos on if they could like draw something from it. I think it was my Hetalia prom girl dress video, and just yes, and I just saw that they did really cool cosplays, and I just started following them, and then I like to respond to people's stories if they have the option, and so that's just how we started talking, and we vibe. We talk about cosplay and sewing and historical costuming a lot because, yes, that's a vibe, that's a mood. And they're really nice, and they do really good cosplays, and they have a cute little dog named Max, and it's just, I highly recommend if you're into like cosplaying and sewing and just also haiku. They're really into haiku, which I'm not into haiku, but I know a lot of Hetalia fans are. Like, it's a weird overlap. I highly recommend you go check them out because they are great. They do amazing TikToks and cosplays and edits, and they're really nice too. They're very nice, and their stories are always entertaining, and it's just, we love them. We love to see it. So next is Ghost the dog, and I think I found him when I was doing research for my Danish slaughterhouse video, and his catalog of videos came up, and I was just like, interesting. And I had realized, I'm like, wait, don't I follow this person somewhere else? And I did. I follow them on Instagram, and I was like, oh, cool correlation. I really like their art. It's a very unique art style, and I really like how they do all of their own art for his videos, and it's just, wow, great. I also love the memes. If you can make memes, I love it because I like making memes, and he's meme dealer. This is my favorite meme from him, and it's on his like Tumblr where he just posts about random things, but this is in relation to like Russification roulette because apparently all he does is simp for Romania in there, and we stand. It's a vibe. I also just like talking to him because he's also fed up with the Hetalia fandom's just like trash, and it's just like, wow, why are you trash? And it's a vibe. We vibe. Maybe I vibe more than he does, but I'm having a good time. So finally is Kazejiro, and I think I was looking through who Hetafacts had on her like other channels to watch list, and I was like, I feel like I've seen Kazejiro just pop up in my recommended. And the first video I watched was his tier list video where he's like, well, if someone tells me I can't do something in response to me being like, you can't make a living off Hetalia, he's like, let me make a tier list. And ever since then, I've been watching his video game playlist, and I love them. So he's not very much involved with the Hetalia trash, but he does really chill like let's plays. Like, I'm watching Wada no Hara right now, and I'm invested. I'm in love. It's great. Dolphy and Lobco fight for best girl, and it's just he's a vibe. He's also really chill and really nice, and if you just need something to relax to, I often say I watch his videos to like calm my achy bones because in my head I'm like 1,000 years old and I just need something to calm the crazy, and his videos are really good to watch. He also does like he's played a couple of Hetafacts games. He played Heta Oni. He's doing another Heta Origin. I don't know what that is. I watched the first episode, I think, and then I've been too lazy to watch the others. I think there's like 11 now. But yeah, he's just a vibe, and his stream the other night was just like top tier. This is probably going out 2 weeks after I film this because pre-recording. So also, literally anyone else, if you've ever been chill in my comments, it's a vibe. Anyways, that's it for this video. It is no simp September, so I will not be simping for my favorite anime characters, but I will be gushing about cool people I've met in the Hetalia fandom because they deserve the world. As much of it as I can give to them. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more random fandom things. Ciao, chicos.